Band 6.0 is where many IELTS students get stuck. Not because their English is bad, but because they keep making the same scoring mistakes. In this video, you'll hear a real Band 6.0 speaking test, see exactly where marks are lost, and learn what separates Band 6 from Band 7. Let's start. Part 1. Introduction and Interview. Where do you live?
I live in Jakarta, Indonesia. It's the capital city.
How long have you lived there?
I've lived there for my whole life, about 24 years. I was born there, and my family is still living there.
Are there more older people or young people in your area?
I think there are more young people in my area. There are many families with children, and also young workers. But there are some old people too who have lived there for a long time.
Do you like living in a neighborhood with a mix of age groups?
Yes, I like it. It's good because you can meet different kinds of people. The older people are usually helpful and give good advice. The young people make the area more lively and active.
Do you like chocolate?
Yes, I like chocolate very much. It's my favorite sweet. I especially like dark chocolate because it's not too sweet.
How often do you eat chocolate?
I eat chocolate maybe 3 or 4 times a week. Sometimes I eat it as a snack when I'm studying or working. When I'm stressed, I eat more chocolate.
Do you usually give chocolate as a gift?
Yes, I sometimes give chocolate as a gift. It's a popular gift in my country because most people like it. It's also easy to buy and not too expensive.
Have you ever received chocolate as a present?
Yes, many times. My friends usually give me chocolate on my birthday. Last year, my boyfriend gave me a big box of expensive chocolates for Valentine's Day.
On what occasions do people gift chocolate in your country?
People in Indonesia give chocolate on several occasions. The most common times are Valentine's Day, birthdays, and during Eid celebrations. Also, when people visit someone's house, they sometimes bring chocolate as a small gift.
Part 2. Cue card. Now I am going to give you a topic. You will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. You have 1 minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes to help you if you wish. Here is your cue card. Describe a person you studied with and got along well with. You should say who the person is, where and what you studied together, what kind of relationship you had, and explain why you got along well with this person. 1 minute for preparation is over. Please begin when you are ready.
I want to talk about my friend Sarah, who I studied with at university. We got along very well. Sarah and I studied together at the University of Indonesia. We were both studying economics, and we were in the same class for many subjects. We spent a lot of time together for about 3 years. We had a very good friendship, we were quite close, and we helped each other with our studies. We often studied together in the library or at coffee shops. Sometimes we also did assignments together. I think we got along well for several reasons. First, we had similar personalities. We were both quite serious about our studies, but we also liked to have fun. We both enjoyed going to the cinema and trying new restaurants. Second, we had the same goals. We both wanted to get good grades and find good jobs after graduation. This meant we understood each other and we supported each other when things were difficult. Also, Sarah was very kind and patient. When I didn't understand something in class, she always took time to explain it to me. And I helped her too when she needed it. We trusted each other and we never had any serious arguments. Another thing is that we had good communication. If there was a problem or if one of us was upset, we talked about it openly. This helped us solve problems quickly and kept our friendship strong. We're still friends now even though we're working in different companies. We try to meet once a month to have dinner and catch up.
Part 3. Discussion. Do you think it is important for young children to learn how to interact with others? Why?
Yes, I think it's very important. Children need to learn how to communicate with other people and make friends. These skills are important for their future. If children don't learn these things when they're young, they will have problems later in life at school and at work.
How can children develop good social skills?
Children can develop social skills by playing with other children. When they play together, they learn how to share and cooperate. Parents should also teach children good manners like saying please and thank you. Going to kindergarten or school is also important because children meet many different people there and learn how to behave in groups.
How important is it to work in a place where people get along well?
It's very important. If people have good relationships at work, they can work better together and be more productive. Also, people will be happier and enjoy coming to work. When the atmosphere is good, people feel more comfortable and less stressed.
What problems can arise if colleagues do not have good relationships at work?
There can be many problems. People might not communicate well, and this can cause mistakes in the work. Sometimes people argue or fight, which creates a bad atmosphere. People might not want to help each other or work together. This makes the work slower and the quality might be worse. Some people might even leave their job because of bad relationships.
Do you think a boss can be friends with employees? Why or why not?
I think it's difficult. A boss needs to be professional and sometimes make difficult decisions about employees. If the boss is too friendly with employees, it might be hard to do this. Other employees might also think there is favoritism, but I think a boss can be friendly and have good relationships with employees without being close friends.
Is it better to keep personal life and work life separate?
I think, yes, it's better to separate them. If you mix your personal life and work life too much, it can cause problems. For example, if you have problems at home, it might affect your work. Or if you have problems with a colleague at work, it might affect your personal life if you're friends outside work. It's good to have some boundaries between work and personal life.
Band 6.0 Performance Analysis. This response achieves Band 6.0 by demonstrating adequate communication ability with generally appropriate language while showing noticeable limitations in range, accuracy, and development compared to higher bands. The speaker maintains communication throughout without major breakdowns, addressing all questions relevantly. The fluency shows some hesitation and noticeable repetition typical of Band 6.0. Simple discourse markers like I think, also, but, and because create basic coherence, though they appear somewhat repetitively rather than demonstrating the varied linking of Band 6.5 plus. Phrases like yes, I like it, and it's important recur across answers, showing limited paraphrasing ability. Part 2 demonstrates basic organizational skills with clear chronological structure, though development is relatively simple and predictable. The speaker addresses each bullet point explicitly. I want to talk about. We studied together at. We had a very good friendship. I think we got along well for several reasons, creating a mechanical quality rather than natural narrative flow. Transitions are functional but basic. First, second, also, another thing. The response reaches 75 seconds primarily through listing multiple reasons, rather than developing each point with depth or sophisticated elaboration. Grammatical control demonstrates the mixed accuracy typical of Band 6.0. Simple structures are consistently accurate. I live in Jakarta. I like chocolate. We were both studying economics. Complex sentences appear, but with limited variety. When I'm stressed, I eat more chocolate. Accurate temporal clause. If children don't learn these things when they're young, they will have problems. Accurate conditional. When the atmosphere is good, people feel more comfortable. Accurate temporal clause. Part 3 responses show adequate idea development but lack the analytical depth of Band 6.5 plus. Ideas are stated clearly with basic support but without extended reasoning, multiple perspectives, or specific examples that would demonstrate deeper engagement. When discussing whether bosses can be friends with employees, the answer presents a clear viewpoint with basic reasoning, but doesn't explore nuances or provide concrete scenarios that would show sophisticated thinking. To reach Band 6.5, this speaker needs to expand vocabulary range by learning and using less common words and synonyms to avoid repetition, develop stronger paraphrasing skills, increase grammatical complexity by incorporating more varied structures, perfect aspects, passive voice, cleft constructions, improve accuracy in complex structures to near consistent levels, and develop ideas more fully in Part 3 with specific examples, deeper analysis, and multiple perspectives rather than surface-level responses. The foundation is solid with maintained communication and relevant content, but greater linguistic sophistication and analytical depth would be needed to exceed Band 6.0. Subscribe to the channel. All the best in your preparation.